obviously tonight from Bell County, Kentucky, as the Corbin Redhounds go for victory number 4 in this young football season, taking on the Bobcats for the first time since 1979. Corbin coming off an impressive win over Lexington Bryan Station by a score of 17-0. The Redhounds, though, I think will have their hands full, Bill Hoover, as we go against these Bobcats who have shown us a much improved team over the last few years.
Well, you know, they've only lost 4 games, I think, in the last 5 years up here. And record has it that they've never beaten Corbin in 40 years. And I think that the way they said it last week, that they played Fort Thomas last year, been trying to get Corbin on a schedule, and they didn't go to Fort Thomas for any breather.
For the Bobcats, obviously, tonight, if they win here, it could almost make their season.
No question about that. Last year, they knocked Middlesboro off, and that was the first time in a long time. And their season kind of got set back the first part of this year when they played Kaywood, which would have been for a berth in the playoffs, and now they're meeting the Redhounds, and they think they can win.
And then we look out here at their facilities. You know, I think this has a part of the program here. Why have they improved record-wise? Well, just look around here at this fine football facility.
Well, that's true. We came up here this summer. You know, we've been making some plans on our sports complex there in South Corbin. We came up this summer and looked at their track, and it's a fine facility. I think finally some of our fans are going to be able to see it. We've seen other facilities throughout our area, but this is a awfully nice facility, and it's brand new practically.
And we're talking about a fundraising event for that sports complex, which will be the Coming Home Reunion. Varsity Club presents that October 10th, 11th, and 12th in Corbin. We're going to start it off with a Hall of Fame banquet on a Friday night preceding the Corbin-Cumberland football game. That will be at 5 o'clock at the Corbin Civic Center. Prior to that, of course, a reception. And then from the banquet, we go right to the football game. Bill, I think we're going to have one of the most exciting weekends that we've ever had in Corbin.
Well, everybody I talk to tells me they're going to be there, and that incorporates about 40 years of classes from 1936 through 1976, and we're really looking forward to it.
That, the Gary Edwards Show and Dance, the band giveaway, the old-timers basketball game, the barbecue, the golf tournament. These are some of the things that you'll be looking for, and we hope that you will attend as the Coming Home Reunion of classes 1936 through 1976 invite you to be present to all these activities. We'll be talking more about that, of course, during our telecast, as we invite you to stay tuned for the replay of the Corbin Bell High football game from Bell County. We'll be back in a moment right after these messages. And the Corbin Redhounds coming back onto the football field as we're about set for football action from Bell High tonight. This is Don Estep with Bill Hoover, Dale Johnson, and Marty Hensley. Thank you for joining us here on WYGO. And for the replay on Televid Sports, we're here each Sunday night with the replay of Corbin Redhound football. Let's set some of the lineup for you for the Corbin Redhounds tonight. In that backfield, I would expect seeing a lot of action in the place of Chris Hart. We'll see Nick Creech doing a little more duty there tonight from that fullback position. Creech, a 5'10", 195-pound senior. Wouldn't you think perhaps that would be the case?
Well, I think Nick had an awfully good game last week offensively as well as he did defensively. He played steady defense all the season so far.
Mike Jackson, the quarterback, and of course, our bread and butter man, obviously, is Dale Fox, the 6', 200-pound senior. Dale has had sparkling games in all 4 thus far.
Well, he's listed one of the better backs in the state of Kentucky, and he's the person that carries the mail for us, and most everybody in the state knows that.
And then, of course, we've had a very pleasant surprise in that other halfback position in Toby Stevens, a 6', 188-pound sophomore. Along the front line, of course, it's no secret whatsoever that Corbin Kent Carter is one of the leading candidates as a lineman this year in the state of Kentucky, 6'5", 255-pound senior. Joining him at center is Len Reeves, 6'1", 195-pound junior. Then we have Kyle Sipes, a 5'8", 168-pound senior. At the end positions for Corbin, Kyle Jones, 6'1", 196-pound senior. And the other position tonight probably will be Larry Martin. He played there last week, a 5'11", 177-pound junior. We'll complete more of the lineup in just a moment as we're ready for football now, as Bell High will be kicking off to Corbin to start tonight's football game. And here it is. The kick straight downfield will be taken by Fox at the 10-yard line, 15-20, up that left side of the field, the 25. He's to the 30, 34-yard line before he's brought down. So Dale getting the run back for about 25 yards, and Corbin will have very decent field position to start tonight's football game.
Well, we got excellent yardage on the return. We had pretty good blocking in front of him that time, and he came on and pushed it up the field for us.
Redhounds will be starting from their own 34-yard line. This is about the situation that we had last week against Bryan Station over and over. We started around that 35-yard line. As we said, we'll look at that line. We see Paul Jackson, number 64, in there for Corbin at a guard position to the right side, and we'll get the other in just a moment. Corbin's first play from scrimmage, it's going to be a pass. As the pass is downfield and a penalty marker will go down. The intended receiver was Larry Martin. They really caught me off guard, Bill. We saw the bump on downfield, and that'll be a penalty, I think, against Bell High.
Well, we watched them in warm-ups here. They were working on these plays down here before the ball game. That time Larry went ahead and he was out there. I think the pass was actually overthrown, but they did have a little bump there, and flag went down.
In high school football, of course, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty versus what you see on pro football, where they get the ball at the point of the foul. But that would move the football up to the 49-yard line, and Corbin would get a first down if that is the case. That's what's happening now. They're stepping off the penalty. As Bill said, the ball was overthrown. It's surprising, though, that Corbin comes out throwing on the very first play.
Well, they're going to let them know that we can. I'm sure that's going to be Coach Adams' plan on this. And another thing is they had probably about 7 people up on the line of scrimmage on that first play anyway.
So the ball is at the 49-yard line as Corbin comes out. Len Reeves over the ball at center. The backfield almost in a straight T formation now, lined up almost straight across, and another penalty marker before the play gets underway. Bell High just a little bit eager. They're wanting to get in there to hit, and they invade the neutral zone.
Well, number 84 for Bell High on that side. It was encroachment, defensive end on the far side away from us. He was just up there, and he was intense, ready to go, and he actually just broke that plane.
This reminds me of what happened over at Paris. We started the game with a penalty like that, then another penalty, and then a 63-yard run by Dale Fox for a touchdown. So let's see what happens here. We've had 2 penalties. Corbin is down to the 46-yard line of Bell High. They have it first down and 5 for the first down. Backfield straight away. The pitch goes to Fox off that left side. Fox at the 40, 35. The first down as he gets all the way inside the 30-yard line to about, inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, the pretty part of the play that time, we had Kyle Jones and Nick Creech out there in front of him, and both of them got a tremendous block that time.
13-yard pickup by Dale on that play has moved the ball down to the 33 of Bell High, and Corbin has their second first down. Obviously, that's the first running play of the football game. So the Hounds threatening here early in this first quarter. We played only a minute of football. They're down at the 33-yard line. Mike Jackson leaves it up the middle, carries out good faking, and right straight down the middle goes Creech to near the 25-yard line.
Excellent fake that time by Mike Jackson. He just went ahead and had a quick pop in there, and he went ahead and came on out and executed the option on carrying the fake out.
They spot the ball at the 27, so he gets 6 yards on that play, and the Hounds will have it second down and 4. So the Hounds moving it from their own 34. They're down at the 27 of Bell High now. Again, both ends in tight. The backfield straight away. Mike pitches back to Fox, cutting off that left side, gets the first down, still pushing over people, running by people across the 15, and bumped out of bounds on the far side of the field. An average ball player would have gone down way back upfield, but Fox kept pumping and got the first down.
You know, that particular play that time, I remember Roger Bird making a run like that against Bell High one night over at the old field, and got over on that sideline. You thought he was down. He broke a couple of tackles, and when it was all over with, he had about 8 people laying behind him as he went into the end zone. One of the prettiest runs I've ever seen in high school football.
That's another 13-yard run by Dale. He's carried the ball twice, has 26 yards thus far. Corbin's third first down. They have it at the 14 of Bell High now, first and 10. For the Hounds, it's going to be straight up the middle to Stevens. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Bumps, goes away at the 10, the 5. Stevens outruns them all and scores the touchdown.
I don't think that's the way you draw it up. Toby went ahead and tried to find that thing inside that time, and it wasn't there, and he just kind of got bumped and kicked out, and everything froze, and when he kicked out, he just stretched it out, went on into the end zone.
Well, Bill, that's very impressive. We've had 13-yard runs by Fox on 2 occasions, a 6-yarder by Creech, and then a 14-yard run by Stevens, and a score.
Pretty execution that time.
10 minutes and 14 seconds. We're in the opening period of this football game, and Corbin's already on the board. The point after touchdown will be tried by Brian Metzger holding Kelly Ferris. Here's the kick up, and the kick, it is good. So, with 10 minutes and 14 seconds to go, here in the opening period, there's timeout with the score. Corbin 7, Bell High, nothing. Well, here's the kickoff, a very short one on the field and taken for Bell High up at about the 15-yard line. They have returned it across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Returning it was Benny Arabi. And so Bell High will have decent field position as they start their first offensive series.
I think the tackle that time was made by Foley, 28, number 61. I'm not sure on 61. I want to say Barnett, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Jeff Barnett.
So the Bobcats now with the ball at their own 33-yard line, very similar to where Corbin was, and then they're passing on the very first down. It's complete, very short yardage, though, right at the line of scrimmage. Bill was just telling me during our break a moment ago what they would do, and that's exactly what happened, Bill.
Well, that quarterback, he used a real quick drop back, and they run those slant patterns there with their ends. They've got some ends that are pretty good athletes, and I think a couple of them play on the basketball team, and good execution that time.
Well, the quarterback is Scott Collett. He's a 159-pound sophomore. As that was good for no gain, he's back again, passing the same way, and this one is complete upfield to his split end, Joe McGeorge, as he crosses midfield and down to the Corbin 47-yard line.
I'll tell you something, this Bell High team's got a potent offense. They ran up some points against an awfully good Cumberland football team. I think they've had 2 occasions this year they've scored 50-some points. They've got a good offensive football team, and they're going to try to work on our secondary. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's a big gainer. Of course, that's good for 20 yards on that pass play to the Corbin 47, and 1st and 10 for Bell High. Their first running play of the night now as the handoff is given to the tailback, Jamie Smith. And Smith off the right side. A penalty marker goes down, got a couple of yards.
Well, we see Stevens getting up out of that pile in there along with Crook. Stevens and Crook, I think, were the people that made the initial contact.
The gain was good for about 3, but Corbin will have the option now as the ball was advanced to the 44-yard line. And obviously, if the penalties against Bell High will have it stepped off against the Bobcats, would put the ball back in their territory. At the 47 of Corbin, the 5-yard penalty will put it back. Well, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Bobcats. So another major penalty here, and that sets it all the way back to the 39.
Looks like they had clipping on it that time. Looked like it was a clipping penalty.
So another 15-yarder for the Bobcats. They're going to have it 1st down and 25 from their own 39, well, just shy of the 40-yard line. The split end, Joe McGeorge, comes wide to the left side. They also split it back to the right and watch for the pass. Here he's back to throw. Collett looking. He lost it very high. It's up for grabs and intercepted by Steely. Steely at the 35, 40, 45. Steely at midfield. Steely down to the 45 before he's taken down at about the 43-yard line. So Steely played it right, and Corbin has the football.
Well, quarterback went ahead. He had plenty of time. They were lined up in there tight. He had good protection that time. He had both receivers split out. Receiver the far side away from us went ahead and ran a deep pattern. The ball just didn't get to him. He was back there, and they were going to go ahead and try to play that alley-oop to it, but Steely just went ahead and picked it off and got a good return on it.
Dwayne Steely, number 40, a 5'10", 163-pound junior, makes the return to the 43-yard line of Bell High, and Corbin has it 1st and 10 from there. They have a slot formation to the right side now. In motion goes Toby Stevens. Back to throw is Mike Jackson. Jackson looking over the middle. It's too high, intercepted. And down goes the receiver, Harvey Miracle, as he trips right over Kyle Jones, the intended receiver.
He put plenty of zip on the ball that time. Kyle was in the area there. The ball was just overthrown, and they're back there playing center field, too. I don't think Kyle can make an easier tackle than that. Boy just went ahead and tripped over the top of him.
Kyle wasn't looking and felt something on his back, and that was McGeorge going down after he caught the football. Well, what we end up doing is turning the ball over to each other, and the end result is that Bell High has it back at their 28-yard line, so they lose a little bit of yardage there. Matter of fact, the exchange cost them 11 yards. Bell High will have McGeorge wide to the left side now. on their 1st and 10, and back to throw is Collett. Collett looking over the middle. He fires it. It's complete. Up the 40, 45. Dale Fox after the ball carrier slows him, and it's finally taken down at the Corbin 30-yard line by Kelly Ferris. A penalty marker is down, may wipe that whole thing out. Joe McGeorge is getting open very easily, and the little quarterback has found him a couple of times.
I want to tell you something. We got this flag back down here. You're right on what you call there. We got this flag back down here, and the whole Bell County staff, they're really upset. Caps went flying on the field that time. Well, this whole thing's going to be brought back, but it was beautiful execution, and had it not been for Dale Fox and his speed just slowing him down long enough for Kelly Ferris to catch up with him, he was gone all the way to the bank.
Boy, the Bell High Bobcats have really felt the brunt of the penalties thus far, and I'm sure that they're getting their dander up over what is happening out here tonight. We were saved from a 40-yard pass play right there. Pardon me, a 50-yard pass play is what it would have ended up, I guess. The line of scrimmage, the 28-yard line of Bell High, and they're going to be inflicted with another penalty. This one, another 15-yarder. Bill, this is unheard of.
Well, evidently this is something that Bell County does well. They throw the football. They've got some good receivers, and the quarterback's getting plenty of time. He's dropping back, and he's got a lot of poise, and he's on target with the ball. And it's as if they're saying, we're not going to come in there and try to play power football with Corbin. We're going to go ahead and try to attack that secondary, and that's what they're appearing to do.
Well, they've been penalized back to the 14-yard line now, as Bell High will show us a wide out to the left side, and John Brock, Collett, gives it up the middle, and running across the 15 to about the 17-yard line is the halfback Joe Taylor. Taylor gets about 3 yards.
Toby Stevens on the tackle that time.
So the pickup is to the 17. Of course, that can open up your defense quite a bit. If you show us that pass that often, that'll make the running game just a little bit better. Corbin leading by 7-0. We're in the opening period of play. 7 minutes and 9 seconds to go, as once again, John Brock comes wide to the left. Bell High, 2nd down, 21 yards to go for the first down. Collett drops way back. It's a screen pass that's complete. Taken by Taylor, as Taylor goes down after getting short yardage.
It was tackled by Shannon Sams that time. It was a well-executed play again. They went ahead and set up a little screen in there, and we had good pressure on the quarterback. And it had not been for Shannon coming up and making that shoestring error, he might have been able to get out and pick up some yardage.
Well, he got a couple of yards to the 19-yard line, and Bell High completes a high percentage thus far here in the first period of play, but they're in a big hole. They're going to have it 3rd down, about 20 yards to go for the first down. They have a wide out to the right side. As Collett, the little sophomore back, goes back, and he throws it way a rainbow up in the air. Steely going for it, knocks it down. Dwayne did a good job.
Steely playing basketball out there with number 80, 81. They got those good tall receivers, and they're putting that ball up there, trying to make us play basketball with them.
Harvey Miracle at 6'2" was going up against Steely, and Steely got enough of the football to knock it away. So the incomplete pass will put Bell High in a 4th down and 20 situation. The ball at their own 19-yard line. Corbin will drop back. Hoover and Steely. Ben Hoover into the lineup for the first time tonight, a 5'10", 175-pound sophomore. They're standing back at midfield as Bell High has, in punt formation, Scott Neal, who's back near his own goal line. Good snap back. A lot of rush put on. A penalty marker goes down as Corbin was rushing the kicker, and the ball is going to be touched dead at the Bell High 38, but we're going to receive a penalty out of that, as there was slight contact for Corbin. Getting in there, Jim Lacefield almost made the block.
Well, he thought he had a chance to get a hand on the ball, and he didn't, obviously, and there's the flag, and so it's come back around a little bit.
The ball right now is spotted at the Bell High 39-yard line. Just ever so slight contact, but there was some contact, and Jim Lacefield, I thought, was in there in time to get the block, but he didn't get the football, and so Corbin is going to be assessed the penalty. Keep in mind, it was 4th down and 20 yards to go for the first down. The ball has moved forward now to the 31-yard line. But Bell High gets a first down out of it because it's an automatic first down on roughing the kicker. That is their second first down of this football game. They maintain possession now at the 31-yard line. So it's a big turnaround here. The Redhounds would have had excellent field position down at the 39-yard line. The Bobcats will send McGeorge wide to the left side, out of the I strong to the right. Handoff is given to the tailback again. That is Joe Taylor, and Taylor coming off that right side. Gets a couple, maybe three, up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle made by Jeff Crook that time. Back just went ahead and buried his head in the hole that time, and Crook was there to meet him.
Jeff Crook wears jersey number 67, a 5'11", 213-pound senior. The ball was advanced for 2 yards to the 33, 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats now. Corbin leading 7-0, 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. We're in the first period of this game. Getting that wide out left. Collett is back to throw, loops it over the middle. It is complete, taken by Miracle. Miracle at midfield and down to the Corbin 49-yard line.
He's lobbed it high. He's there. He's taking it off the board, bringing it in.
It's getting to be kind of like a basketball game. Throw it into the pivot man and let him deal, and that's kind of what we're seeing here tonight with the height of the ends for Bell High. The little quarterback is just lobbing it up there and hoping his man, being bigger than Corbin's in that defensive secondary, can get it, and there he does. That's the third first down for the Bell High Bobcats there at the Corbin 49. It'll be McGeorge again wide to the left side as Collett's back to throw. He heaves it. Let's see what happens here. And Fox goes up for it right in front of the intended receiver, McGeorge, down at the Corbin 25-yard line, and it's incomplete.
We had good coverage that time. Steely was back there on him. He was with him every step.
Again, though, it's very obvious is what we're seeing. They're gambling that their man can outreach ours. They're not denying that Corbin may have the coverage, but the coverage may be a little short. So Bell High will have it 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped at 4:52 of this opening period. Again, the wide out. Brock, he'll come wide to the left side. Collett back to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's a bad pass behind the intended receiver, Miracle. Was it intercepted or not? Was it caught? I thought I saw the ball hit the ground, but they're marking it for play at the Corbin 37.
If he did, he made a tremendous reception that time. Ball was thrown behind him. He reached back with one hand and pulled it in. It's first down for Bell County.
That's a 12-yard pass play and the fourth first down of this football game from where we're sitting here. It looked as if I thought I saw the ball hit the ground, but apparently he did pick it up. And Bell High has the first down at the Corbin 37-yard line. So the roughing the kicker penalty has given Bell High new life, and now they're driving in Corbin territory. For Bell High, they try the running play, but get only a couple of yards to about the Corbin 35 this time, as once again the handoff went to Joe Taylor.
Tackle made by Tim Jones that time. Tim, 5'9", 186-pound senior.
Well, Joe Taylor carrying the football as a 190-pound senior, but he just gets 2 yards to the 35. Thus far, the Corbin rushing defense has been very adequate. It's the passing defense that's got us worried right now. Bell High on 2nd and 8. We'll send Joe McGeorge wide to the left side. Here's McGeorge faking into the middle, going back. He heaves it up in the air, and the pass is knocked down as Corbin had 3 defensive players down there intended for McGeorge.
We got Steely, Sams, and Ferris defending that time. The ball's thrown in there. It's up for grabs.
Well, again, you get scared every time they do that. I guess one of the answers to this is get all over that quarterback and prevent him from lobbing it. Can you do that?
The thing that we're having difficulty with, they're lined up so tight inside there, and he's taking about a 2-step drop back, and you just don't have time to rush him. You know, he's just going ahead, he's taking about a 2 or 3-step drop back and lobbing that thing up. You don't have time to put pressure on him.
They're at the Corbin 35, 3rd and 8. There's the 2 steps, and the throw is intercepted. Going the other way will be Fox. Fox going up to the 45 midfield, down to the 40. He has to outrun one player. He is knocked out of bounds deep inside Bell High territory near the 20, but flags are downfield. Now, hold on. This one could be against Corbin because of the coverage. We'll wait to see. The ball was badly overthrown. Fox had it, made the big return, and this time it's going to hurt the Redhounds.
Well, I'm jumping up here saying it's going to be a touchdown. I thought Dale would go ahead and sprint it on in. You got flags back up here, and 33 put a little angle on him and knocked him out of bounds.
So Taylor did have the angle coming across the field, but it's going to be for naught on a nice run by Fox. And matter of fact, he'll probably have to sit out this next play because of being winded. And so Bell High, instead of having the pass intercepted, will go deeper into Corbin territory. It could be pass interference against Corbin. The possibility of defensive holding, we'll have to wait to see. But it's going to be a Bell High first down, their 5th of this football game, as they drive it to the Corbin 20-yard line on that 15-yard penalty. I don't see a signal as to what it's about. We've had plenty of penalty markers in this first period, so it's turned on Corbin after being devastating to Bell High early. The Bobcats have it at the Corbin 20-yard line, 1st and 10. John Brock at end to the left side. Here's the pass play off to the right corner. Steely playing it. It's jumped up in the air and caught by Miracle for a touchdown. Steely was waiting for the ball. Miracle cut in front of him and grabbed it away.
Beautiful execution that time by Bell High. Just went ahead and put it up there. Had that lob. He broke right in front of Staley and came down with it.
Where we're sitting, Bill, I think you were telling me exactly what was going to happen as they lined up for that play. It's very hard to defend against it. It looked as if Steely had everything going for him. He was right there waiting to intercept. But again, you have a bigger man in front of him. He jumps up, takes it away from him, and Bell High's on the board with 3.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. The try for the point after by Dean is up. It's good. We have a tie ball game. Timeout. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first period. The score, Corbin 7, Bell High 7. And the kickoff for Bell High is taken by Steely around the 20-yard line, going wide to the other side of the field, the 25. Lowers his head, comes across the 35, and down at about the 36. So Corbin again will have decent field position. Bell High, after getting the ball back on a first down after they had punted on the roughing the kicker, they were able to take it 13 plays, 72 yards for their score. The 20-yard pass play to Miracle. And we're tied at 7-all. So Corbin gets the ball for the 3rd time. The first time they scored, the 2nd time a pass interception. And now for their 3rd offensive series in the first half, they'll go from their own 36-yard line. Mike Jackson, the quarterback, goes under. Hands it on end around to Jones. Jones following his interference by Kyle Sipes at the 45 midfield. Down to the 45. Knocked out of bounds around the 43-yard line of Bell High. That's the first time this year that we've seen that play.
I wish he'd go ahead and just run it. You know, there's no reason to talk about it. We just got to go ahead and run it. They've obviously, they marched the ball down the field and went ahead and stuck it right in our jaw. Now what we've got to do is we've got to come back and do the same thing.
Corbin gets the first down, their 4th of this football game, at the 44-yard line of Bell High. That's an 18-yard run by Kyle Jones. Hound set to go on 1st and 10. The handoff is given to Fox. Fox around that left side. Fox gets about 9 yards as he marches in to near the 35-yard line before he's upended.
Got awfully good blocking out there in front of him that time. He went ahead and made a nice cut upfield and got good yardage out of it. It was a good run by Dale.
They're going to credit him with 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Red Hounds. Down east up along with Bill Hoover, Mike's side tonight from Bell High. The Hounds are locked up in slugfest here. It's 7-all. Toby Stevens will be the wide out to the right side now on the 2nd down and 2 play for Corbin. So far, it's been all offense in this football game. Jackson under. Jackson gives right straight up the middle. Fox for the first down, bumping into people as he finally goes down after crossing the 28-yard line or so. But it's a Corbin first down, their 5th of this football game.
That time he went right over the top of Sipes and Carter that time. Picked up good yardage. Another fine run by Dale.
They're spotting the ball back near the 30-yard line, so give him 6 on that play. And Corbin will have it 1st and 10 from there. Red Hounds have used only 3 plays to move it from their 36-yard line. They're down at the 30 of Bell High right now. Pitch back to Fox, left side again, looking off that side. He lowers his head, tough yardage, but he got about 5 more.
What's awfully impressive of Mike Jackson, you know, Mike didn't make the run, but he carried his fake out over this way. He had three people following him, and obviously they've scouted and they've seen that play against Danville. They've seen that play against Paris, where he goes ahead and he fakes that sweep going out of the way and go ahead and brings the reverse back this way.
Well, as we look at it right now, it's a gain of 4 yards down to the 26-yard line. And Corbin will have it 2nd down and 6 for that first down. 1:20 to go here in the first period. We're tied at 7-all. Jackson goes under. Here's Jackson on the rollout to the right side. Will he keep? Yes, and he goes down behind the line. Jackson didn't have a chance to pitch it that time.
Well, what Mike's going to do is going to read the end that time. Going to read the end, make the end do something that time. He didn't feel a linebacker. He does now.
Boy, he came up and hit him hard, and Jackson goes down back at the 30-yard line, where Corbin will have it 3rd down and 10. So the Red Hounds with the 3rd and long now. Let's see what they'll do with the clock running at 45 seconds of this opening period. Corbin wants to talk about it here. They're going to call the timeout. So with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter of the game, a big 3rd down play coming up. We have a timeout with the score. Corbin 7, Bell High 7. So here we go. It's a big play for Corbin. 3rd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Steely is in motion to the left side. Back to throw is Jackson. Jackson looking. He throws. Has Jones. Jones racing between people. Gets the first down in near the 10-yard line.
Good call, and the ball was thrown right in the numbers that time. Kyle made a fine reception. It was right in the numbers.
Corbin has picked up their 6th first down of this football game, and Mike Jackson right on target with that pass. Kyle Jones on the receiving end of it. The pigskin will be spotted at the 11-yard line, so that's a pass play that's good for 19 yards and a very big one for Corbin. 23 seconds in the quarter now as the Hounds get set to go from the 11-yard line. The pitch back to Fox. Fox following is blocking off that left side. The 5, touchdown by Dale Fox. Corbin has recaptured the lead as Fox has run 11 yards for the touchdown, coming with 14 seconds remaining here in this first period.
I tell you what, it was an awfully good execution that time. I just went ahead and pitched it back to Dale, and he went ahead and picked his way over there and had awfully fine blocking in front of him.
I have a feeling we're in this for a lot of points on that scoreboard here tonight.
Bell County can put the points up.
So let's see what happens here with the try for the point after touchdown. Metzger will be kicking. Holding will be Kelly Ferris. Corbin scoring with just 14 seconds to go here in the first period. The placement down, the kick is up, and the kick is good again. So Corbin takes a 14-7 lead. Entertainment now, after seeing what Bell High did on those first couple of series with their passing game. Here we go. The kickoff now. Metzger, as he puts the foot into it. This is a much better one that's driving the receiver more all the way back into the end zone. It'll be an automatic touchback. So the clock never starts on that kickoff. And Bell High will have the ball at their own 20-yard line. Corbin leads by 14-7. We're nearing the end of the first period of this game. By the way, I want to say hello to all the people over at Arch Industries. Is that it?
I believe it's right.
Yeah, they told me last week that they have the radio on there in the plant, and when we're on, they're listening to us. So, guys, we appreciate you listening. Bell High with the football now. 14 seconds as we get set perhaps for the final play of this opening period. Wide out again to the left side. They're going to try the running play now, and they'll get about 3 yards out of it before the ball carrier, Jamie Smith, is upended.
Nick Creech on the tackle along with I'm not sure. I know Nick was on the tackle, but I can't pick up the numbers on the other.
Well, we're looking through some plexiglass here. Makes it a little rough at times. That's the end, though, of the first period of our game. And after one quarter here tonight from Bell High, the score, Corbin 14, Bell High 7. For the second period of this football game to get underway as the Bell High Bobcats have it at their own 24-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Corbin on top by 14-7. Collett throws it over the middle, and the pass is intercepted, I believe. It was thrown too tall. Steely gets it. Corbin will have it at the 36-yard line of Bell High.
Well, that's, it just backfired that time. He went ahead and just too high of a lob, and Steely's back there playing center field, and he made the interception.
So Corbin comes up with it in very good field position. By the way, I want to talk about Dale Johnson. Dale's on top of this press box. It's a slanted roof. I told Marty to look up there to see if Dale's still there. He does all the camera chores. And I wanted to tape him down up there before the game started. He said, no, I can hang on. Dale, good luck. Okay, Corbin ready to go now from the Bell High 36-yard line. Jackson is back to throw. He's looking. No. I tell you what, Mike does a great job of faking that football. It's a running play for Corbin. They get it into about the 34-yard line.
Toby Stevens that time picked up about 4, looks like about 3 yards there. But Mike does. He carries his fakes out well. And with his back to us, we couldn't really tell whether Stevens had the ball or if he was still carrying it out.
A little harder to see here tonight than a normal situation, but it's a fine facility. It's just that little bit difficult here. 34-yard line is where the Red Hounds have the football on the second down play. Jackson under. Jackson pitches back to Fox, trying that left side. Dale looking for some blocking, finds very little now as he lowers his head, goes into about the 30-yard line. Got some 4 yards on the play.
They need to cut it on up in there. Need to cut it up in there hard that time. He didn't have a lot out in front of him. When you don't do it, you've got to get part of it on your own.
So Dale goes down. He has crossed the 30-yard line. Let's call it the 29. Got 5 yards on that play. And Corbin will be looking at 3rd down and 3 for the first down. Wanting to capitalize here after coming up with that pass interception. So the Hounds are set to go on the 3rd down play with the backfield straight away now. Mike goes under. He's rolling along the line of scrimmage. Will follow his blocking downfield right behind Fox. Gets the first down. Still rolling down to near the 20-yard line. Got some 9 yards on the play and a Corbin first down. That'll be their 7th.
I tell you what, first man through that time, we went ahead and put it in his stomach. He carried out an excellent fake, and then Mike went ahead and carried that option out and turned it up and ran hard. Good first down.
We can't say enough about the quarterbacking of Mike Jackson. 6 foot 171-pound senior does a very good job back there. He's carried the ball for 9 yards to the 20-yard line. So the Red Hounds are set to go here, leading by 14-7. Jackson gives it to the second man through. That's Fox, and Fox just rolling by people, spinning by as he gets it in for about 5 yards to the 15.
No, it was Creech. We had Creech.
We
had Creech on that one.
All right. Creech, who does a good job of it. I couldn't tell. He was covered up by a lot of blue jerseys, but he kept spinning by them and using his power to get some 5 yards to the 15. Corbin will be 2nd and 5 from there. 9 minutes, 25 seconds here in the first half, and the Hounds leading by 14-7. It's been an offensive show thus far tonight from Bell High. Hounds set to go on the second down play. It'll be Fox off that left side again, following his interference. Very good interference. Had a leg caught that kept him from going for the score, but I believe he got the first down.
Yeah, I think he's got the first down. He had Creech and Kyle Jones along with Toby Stevens in front of him that time.
So the Red Hounds again get deep into Bell High territory. See where they've spotted the ball. Might have to help me a little bit here tonight. Think it's about the 7. I think of the 7. That'll be an 8-yard run, the 8th first down for Corbin of this football game. So the Hounds are set to go first and goal from the 7-yard line. The pitch back goes to Stevens. Stevens right straight up field off that right side. Maybe got a couple of yards in near the 5-yard line as he drives it right into the center of the field.
Toby's going to have to keep a head up. Keep a head up. I think he's a little bit outside rather than inside that time.
Chris Thompson, 213-pound senior, makes the tackle on him. He did get the ball to, let's call it the 5-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and goal for Corbin from there. And Fox goes out of the lineup. He's replaced in the backfield now by Greg Foley. He'll wear jersey number 28. So it'll be interesting here with Fox on the sideline where Corbin will go. It'll be Jackson on the keeper play. Jackson off that left side gets into about the 2 or 3-yard line before he's scissored and taken down.
Yeah, he got in there close, probably between the 1 and the 2 that time.
Dale Fox has really been run here in the first half and done that also defensively. Will trot back onto the football field. I would imagine he's kind of tired here in the first half of this game the way he's been used. Corbin shorthanded tonight because of illness and injuries as they go against the Bobcats. The ball is at the 2-yard line where it's going to be 3rd down and goal to go from there. Hounds in those white jerseys tonight. Fox gets the call. He's hit in the backfield. Does he get in? It's very close. Now
touchdown.
The signal, touchdown. He just did get the necessary yardage for the score, and Corbin has taken a 20-7 lead now over the Bobcats. That touchdown coming with 7 minutes and 19 seconds here in the first half. So that's a big one here, knowing that the situation Corbin is kind of thin tonight because of the injuries and sickness. They want to get a comfortable lead if they can, because stamina could play a very important part of this game.
Well, you mentioned there before the game we had some people that weren't playing. We've got some people that are playing with Mark Hensley got a shoulder, and Lacefield with a shoulder. Mike Jackson's been out practically all week with an ear infection, hadn't really practiced that much. So we are a little suspect in the injury category.
And Metzger bangs it through again. We have another timeout. 7 minutes, 19 seconds to go here in the first half with timeout. The score is Corbin 21, Bell High 7. We're here each Sunday night with the replay here on Channel 11. Ready to go. Metzger for the kickoff now. This one will hit and bounce and maybe go into the end zone. I think it does. The momentum of the football carries it into the end zone. In high school, you don't bring it out. It's going to be an automatic touchback, and Bell High will start from their 20-yard line. Well, for the Bobcats thus far tonight, they've had the ball at the 33, the 28, and the 20. So this will be their fourth offensive series, originating at their 20-yard line. A little more on their quarterback, Scott Collett. He's a 5'9", 159-pound sophomore. Scott plays the role very well.
Scott's a good one. He's going to be an awfully fine athlete.
We see some of the beef in front of him. Jeff Knuckles, for instance, 227-pound tackle, helps lead them out to the line of scrimmage. They're set to go from the 20-yard line. Collett will deal it into the middle now to Bobby Brock, and Brock gets short yardage off that right side as he's brought it forward some 3 yards before being taken down.
Tackled by Crook that time, Jeff Crook, number 67.
Had help from Kelly Ferris as they put him down after a 3-yard pickup to the 23. So Bell High now with a 2-touchdown deficit. Let's see if they'll still go with their passing game. They have the wide out to the left side in McGeorge as the quarterback is throwing it over the middle. Intercepted, no drop. Well, I tell you, Greg Foley almost had him a touchdown there as he cut in front of the intended receiver.
Hedge is going to have to catch that ball when he makes a move like that.
Won't have many better opportunities there. There's clear sailing to the goal line if he holds on to it, but he did not, and it's an incompleted pass at the 23-yard line. So Corbin's pass defense looks much better after those first couple of series against the Bobcats tonight. Wide out goes to the right side in Miracle, and now McGeorge off to the left side as the quarterback, Collett, is being chased. Collett looking. He's being run way back there. He's back at his goal line, throws a little screen pass. It's complete up to Smith. Smith coming up that right sideline has moved it to about the 32-yard line. Let's see where he does go. Boy, he gave ground. It may be a first down. We'll wait to see.
Well, he was scrambling around back there like Fran Tarkin in that time. He had plenty of pressure on him and reversed out. And I think Laceville was really surprised whenever he finally dumped that thing over his head. Ronnie
Brockman had him on the move, so Corbin had good opportunity perhaps to nail him way back there at the goal line, but it was able to get the screen ahead to Jamie Smith, and Smith has brought it near the 30-yard line where he was bumped out of bounds. Matter of fact, it's going to be close enough for a measurement. Pepsi, the choice of every Corbin generation. Your host for our Corbin Red Hound broadcast and telecast here as we originate this one from Bell High. The chain is stretched, and Bell High does get the first down. So the Bobcats have come up with their 6th first down of this football game, just to the 30-yard line. 6 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half. 21-7, Corbin leading at halftime. On radio, we're going to be telling you about the Hall of Fame banquet, the Gary Edwards show and dance, and the things that'll be happening on October 10th, 11th, and 12th in Corbin, as they'll run it again by the tailback Jamie Smith as he wedges it right up the middle for some 4 yards near the 34-yard line.
Jeff Crook again coming up with the tackle.
I thought that Jeff played his best football game of his career last week, and he's been in on a lot of defensive stops here tonight.
Yeah, he's making an awful lot of tackles out there.
The gain is good to the 34-yard line. And now 2nd and 6 as Bell High now will show us a wing to the right side in Brock, the split into the left side. Collett will fake it, give it up the middle, and at the 35 to the 40 and 42-yard line, handoff given to Joe Taylor, and Taylor gets the first down. So a little bit of deception there, and Bell High comes up with a rushing first down.
He put a couple of juke moves on that side over there, too. He left a couple people standing. It's a good run by Collett.
Right. Bobcats have their 7th first down of this game. They've moved the ball up to the 43-yard line. Of course, time is going to be an important factor for them now with 5 minutes, 47 seconds to go. Again, so Bell High has only 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go now and trying to move it downfield, and they have it at their 43-yard line. Let's see what they do out of the I formation to the left side. Collett's back to throw. Collett looking, lobs it over the middle for Miracle. Maybe, oh, well, I think we had a little bit of confusion in our defensive backfield. Stevens and Hoover both there. I think that Ben thought that Toby was going to get it, and the ball went by him and hit into Ben's hand and then dropped to the ground, close to another interception.
I thought Toby played it awfully well that time.
So the incomplete pass at the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Bell High. That stops the clock with 5:27 here in the first half. Let's see if that's a wide out. No, he's coming off the field. All right, it's a wide out to the left side. That will be McGeorge on the 2nd down play. The pitchback goes to the tailback. He's going to throw. He lets go with it. The pass is intercepted by Ferris at the 43 to midfield and down to the 48-yard line of Bell High. So Kelly Ferris comes up with the big interception.
I tell you what Kelly did. He played that as well as you could play it. He was back there in perfect position that time. Awfully good job by Kelly.
So Bell High, it's kind of like a gamble for them. They say, well, we have nothing to lose. This is the way we can score if we do. If we don't, we turn it over, and we're going to take that gamble. And they've done it 3 times tonight. They've gambled and lost.
Anytime you put that ball up in the air, it's a gamble. Of course, a lot of people like to see that. They get a little complacent with a power football game. They like to see it up in the air, but you're taking a risk anytime you put it up.
Corbin has it at the Bell High 48-yard line now. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson back to throw over the middle. Kyle Jones, oops, can't hold on. Kyle was turning as the ball was coming into his midsection and fell to the ground.
And number 29 was there. He had a little something to do with that, too, that time.
Little cornerback, Greg Moore, was right there at the same time the football was. It goes incomplete, and the Hounds will have it at the Bell High 48-yard line. 2nd down and 10 now. But a penalty marker was dropped. Did not see that. It's going to be against Corbin. It will be a holding penalty, which will put it back to the 42 in Corbin's territory. So the Hounds will be looking at 1st and 20 rather than 2nd and 10. Ball back at their 42-yard line. Corbin leading by 21-7 over Bell High as Reeves comes out over the ball at center. Jackson to his right, Sipes to his left, Carter to Sipes' left. Jones at the end to the left side. Jackson under now. He gives it on the delay to Fox. Fox will get very short yardage, just a couple, up to the 44.
Well, he just ran that little trap back in there with Dale that time, and Bell High read it pretty good. I think we got, what, a couple yards out of it?
Just a couple. That's going to leave us with 2nd down and 18 now. Dwayne Steele into the lineup will replace Toby Stevens in the backfield and perhaps carries in the Corbin play. A very warm night as we play this game from Bell High. Steele wide to the right. Let's see if Corbin tries to make up this 18-yard deficit on the 2nd down play right here. In motion is Steele. Back to throw is Mike Jackson. Trips a little bit. Comes up. Now looking. He throws. It's downfield for Steele. Incomplete. Mike took a little bit of punishment. That play never came off cleanly, but a lot of potential there.
No, he had to rush it a little bit. Steele was breaking clear to the ball, but he just had it outside of his reach.
So the incomplete pass will leave the ball at the 44-yard line. We've had one kick in the ball game. It was erased because of a roughing the kicker penalty, but now we have 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first half, and really not a kick officially in this football game. And Corbin, though, will have it at their own 44, 3rd down and 18. So the Red Hounds have the wide out to the right side. They play the slot formation to the right now. Big 3rd down play. Back, it's a running play to Fox. Fox will have short yardage up the middle. They try to wedge it right straight up field, and Fox gets it up to the 49, 5 yards. That's all. And Corbin will probably have to give up the football here. At the 49, it's going to be 4th down. And 13 for the 1st down.
Jeff Barnett, I believe, is on the ground.
So we will have timeout for an injured player with 3 minutes and 52 seconds here in the first half. 21-7. The ball is at their own 49-yard line. Metzger will be standing back at his 36-yard line. And deep for Bell High is Greg Moore. Moore, a single safety just inside his own 20-yard line. Uh-oh. We had somebody in the neutral zone, but no call. Here's Metzger getting a high kick out of there. It's going to hit and bounce inside the 15, inside the 10-yard line. Matter of fact, about at the 10-yard line where it's touched dead. So a very, very good kick here. Bell High will start deep in their own territory with 3 minutes and 29 seconds in the first half.
Looked like it was Hedge Foley that got down there and down that ball inside. Where we at? Inside 10?
Hard to see those lines, but I believe it's just inside the 10-yard line for the Bobcats. They're going to have it, let's call it, at the 10-yard line, where they'll try to put something in motion here to erase this 21-7 deficit that they're experiencing here. Next week, Corbin will go to Russell County. The Red Hounds know how tough that can be. We just escaped with our lives in the playoffs last year against Russell County.
I'd say what, every time that we played Russell County, with the exception of one at Corbin, they played us awfully tough. We were very lucky to get out there last year.
We're ready to go now as Bell High will split Harvey Miracle wide to the right, McGeorge to the left side. From their 10, Collett will try the running play, but there's nothing there whatsoever. Matter of fact, the ball carrier, the tailback Jamie Smith, is driven way back inside his 5-yard line.
That was Mark Hensley that moved him back inside the goal line.
Bill, I don't think there's a better player pound for pound in the state of Kentucky as Mark Hensley.
He's as good a down lineman as there is in state.
They will give his forward progress to the line of scrimmage and call it 2nd down and 10 for Bell High now from their own 10-yard line. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. Let's see if the Bobcats now will come with the passing game. They have the wideouts both ways once again. They have a slot formation, and Collett's back to throw. He lets it go. It's up in the air and caught. Miracle's got it. Got Red Hounds all around him. He'll go down up near the 30-yard line, but that's what they do. They play basketball again, and the big guy goes and gets it.
I like to see him on the court. He's done an awfully good job here in this first half. He's gone up and caught that football, and we had 3 people there, and it's just almost like we're allowing him to have the ball, but we're playing as tight as you could play it.
So that gets them out of a hold, so to speak, up at the 31-yard line for Bell High. That's their 8th first down of this first half. 1:57 and a half. Collett back to throw, has time. He shoots it over the middle and caught by Miracle. A nice diving grab, not enough for a first down. He's just shy of the 40-yard line, but the kid shows good hands.
Well, what he did, he went ahead and came out there, broke hard off the line of scrimmage, and we're going back to give him that cushion. He just peels it back, runs a little out pattern, and made a fine reception.
Bell High to the 45-yard line. It'll be a Bell High first down, their 9th of the game, and now they do call timeout. So, with 1:43 and a half, timeout on the score. Corbin 21, Bell High 7. So the Bobcats with plenty of time, 1:43 with the way they can heave that football. They have it 1st and 10 from the 45. Collett throws out to McGeorge. McGeorge trying to swing by people, gets by a couple at midfield, the 45, and out of bounds at the Corbin 40-yard line. Showed us some good moves. Looked as if he may be taken down behind the line of scrimmage, but got by a couple of people on that corner, and he was off to the races until being bumped out of bounds at the Corbin 40-yard line.
We've got one down that went into the bench and went across the bench into the track area over there, and I can't really tell who it is, but they're with him.
Bell High will have it at the Corbin 39-yard line. So it looked as if in the mid portion of this first half, Corbin had their passing attack pretty well stymied. But here they come again. They got the ball at the 10. They're now at the Corbin 39, and that's how they can move the ball. 1st and 10 from there. Collett throws it wide to the left again, and down that sideline to about the 32-yard line goes McGeorge. That's a pretty simple play. When you play off of him that way, he can catch it and get you 6-7 yards.
Well, they're working the clock the same way we did against Danville, and doing an awfully good job with it.
Bell High gets 7 yards out of that. They're going to have it 2nd down and 3 at the Corbin 32-yard line. So the out-of-bounds play stops the clock with 1:28 here in the first half. Scott Collett back to throw. Collett throws it wide right. Penalty markers are down. Miracle trying to get it, and he was shielded by Ferris and a couple of others. The penalty marker is in the backfield of Bell High, but the way Kelly played that ball could draw him a penalty.
Well, he's in front of the man. You know, if you're on top of the play that way, that it can sometimes turn out that you've got offensive pass interference too, because he's going to have to root hog with 3 people back there. Bell County man is.
So that's not where the penalty marker was thrown. It looks like it's going to be against Bell High. If so, it would be stepped off from the 32, a 5-yard penalty, which will put it back up to the 37-yard line. Replay of this game on Channel 11, Southern Cablevision, and you're listening to the broadcast on WYGO in Corbin. Bell High assessed a 5-yard penalty. We'll have it 2nd down and 7 for the first down with 1:23 in the first half. It'll be Miracle to the right, McGeorge to the left. They have the slot man and Greg Moore to the left side. Collett back to throw. Collett looking. It's Miracle's side. He throws it low to him. He got it and runs out of bounds.
Boy, he did a super job that time, Don. He had good hands on that. Super job.
This guy has really impressed us here tonight. It's very close to a first down. The line to gain is the 29. He gets it just to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and a yard to go for Bell High. 1:16. Boy, they're playing this clock. They started back at their 10-yard line with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half, and now, in less than a minute's time, they're down at the Corbin 30-yard line, 3rd and a yard. Collett looking across the line of scrimmage, passes over to Miracle, got the first down. Miracle down to the Corbin 27-yard line. If you pick one off like that, you're gone to the races, but the thing about it is, he was able to fire it in there and get the first down.
Well, he got the first down, but I don't think he got out of bounds. We've got the clock stopped for the first down, but I think it's going to start as soon as they get the chain set.
It's only a 3-yard pickup on that pass play as the quarterback steps back, throws it directly out to the end position, and he comes forward. He got 3 yards to the 27. 1st and 10 for Bell High. They have 11 first downs. Collett looking across. He's going to be... No, he gets the pass away to Moore. Moore at the Corbin 25-yard line before he's taken down. I thought the little guy was going to be trapped behind the line. He was able to see the screen man up front and get the pass off.
Yeah, and they've got a timeout, too, so that stops it with about 41 seconds to go. 44.
Bell High set to go at the Corbin 20-yard line on the 2nd down play. Here's Collett looking to pass. Collett lobs it up in the air. It may be intercepted. Kelly Ferris had his hands on it, but he's taken down and knocked away, stripped of the ball by Miracle.
Kelly Ferris did a good job that time. He went ahead in front of him, had the ball in his hands, and he went ahead and stripped Kelly. Like stripped his headgear off, too.
Bell High has used 10 plays to march from their 10-yard line down to the Corbin 20. They have a 3rd down and 3 for the first down. 38 seconds to go in the first half. The wideouts, McGeorge to the left side and Miracle to the right. Here's Collett back to throw, lobs it toward the end zone, may be intercepted. It is, and Corbin will get it on Steely's 3rd interception of the night.
Steely played it perfect, playing center field back there.
That is the 4th interception for Corbin in the first half, and it's a gambling offense for Bell High. That one looked like a little ill-advised pass. That's asking for a lot of hope when you throw it in the middle of so many players.
Well, there wasn't a receiver in the area whenever he first let the ball go. He just threw it to the center of the field, just hoping somebody to get in there and jump up and get it.
That cost him the football, and Corbin obviously will let the clock run out here with 20 seconds to go as the Red Hounds approach the line of scrimmage. Jackson will just fall on it, and that's the way we're going to stand at halftime, as Corbin will lead it by a score of 21-7. Only 10 seconds now as the clock is running down. Well, it's been a kind of football game that keeps you on the edge of your seat throughout this first half tonight. But the Red Hounds will maintain a 2-touchdown margin as they go into the dressing room, leading 21-7. We'll be back with more from Bell High right after these messages from our sponsors. Botner, Joey Botner, who will be playing back there along with Shannon Sams, who's number 25. Along the front line for Corbin, number 69 is Ronnie Brockman. Then number 63 is John Barnett. Off to the right side, number 36 for Corbin is Bobby Justice as they kick it off. Brian Mesker puts the toe into it. And it's going to be taken near the 10-yard line, returned up to the right of the field. And let's see, Bill, who was that? Made a nice tackle downfield.
We got
Greg Foley?
You got wrong arm Justice down there, number 36, Bobby Justice, and you got Jody Botner, number 12.
So a penalty marker is dropped on the kickoff, and Bell High, I think, will be assessed the penalty as they're explaining it to Corbin right now. So the Bobcats, as they started their last drive of the first half, will be back deep in their own territory here. The officials have spotted the penalty and marked it off. right around their 10-yard line again. This is where we saw that last drive. Of course, Corbin was playing that a little bit differently than they'll play it right now. They were gambling that the clock would get Bell High, and we're playing a little loose in the secondary defensively. Let's see what happens here now as the Bobcats start from their own 10-yard line. They'll have Miracle wide right and McGeorge left. He was moving. Here's the pass to Miracle. Nobody near him. Miracle up to the 15. Miracle to the 22-yard line. No penalty markers down. I can't believe it.
McGeorge for Bell County that time. He just stood up at the line of scrimmage. Took a pass at the line of scrimmage, and Steely and Ferris came over and made the tackle.
Well, there was no penalty marker, but we saw movement way ahead of the snap from center. And Bell High has moved it up to, they'll spot it at the 24-yard line. So a first down immediately on that first play of the second half. And Bell High's 12th first down of this football game. Same formation again. Collett this time will put it into the belly of Bobby Brock as Brock tries the right side of the Corbin line. Bell High has had very little success running the ball against Corbin tonight.
Let's see, that time we had number 79, Steve Griffin, 6 foot, 205-pound senior in there on the tackle.
Only a 2-yard pickup to the 26-yard line, so Bell High will have it second down and 8. Now we see wide to the right side, Bobby Brock. Moving off to the left is McGeorge. Collett, little quarterback, throws it over to McGeorge. It's incomplete. Intended on that left end position as Shannon Sams came up to make a tackle on him, but he had not received the football.
He's taking that quick drop back and just throwing that thing out there, throwing it real quick.
Let's see if our strategy has changed any the second half as far as playing that pass like that. It's going to be third down and 8 for the first down from the 26-yard line. Collett back to throw, looking for Miracle. It's a wobbly pass high into the air, and 2 players go. 2 players get it. Bell High's ball, simultaneous possession. The offense gets it.
I don't agree.
In basketball, they call that a jump. Here in football, Bell High gets the first down to the Corbin 47-yard line. I've never seen a game like this in where the quarterback just lobs it up in the air time after time after time and hopes the big man gets it. Well, it's a slot formation to the left side from the 47. Here's the straight down pass this time to McGeorge. McGeorge running at the Corbin 35 is taken down.
Well, number 81 for Bell County made a fine tackle on McGeorge, number 80.
That's one of the few times tonight that the quarterback Collett has fired it in there. A Bell High first down. That's their 14th, so nothing's changed. They're moving it just as they did in the first half. They're at the Corbin 35-yard line on that 12-yard pass play. Corbin leads by 21-7, but watch out. We're just in the third period of this play. The handoff is up to the middle. Again, they get only a couple of yards, as each time Corbin has reacted well defensively on the rush. Handoff that time was given to Joe Taylor.
Tackle.
Taylor gets coupled to the 33.
Tackle made by Nick Creech.
Our corners and safeties are really being tested here tonight. We have Sams on the right corner, Ferris on the left corner. McGeorge goes to the left. Miracle comes to the right now. Second down and 8. Collett back to throw. Takes about 3 steps back. Throws downfield. Got Miracle. Miracle gets the first down as Ferris comes into him.
Kelly made a break on the ball that time. Ball was over Kelly's head, and he was right in behind him, right in between he and Steely finally comes up and makes the tackle.
Corbin cannot stop the Bell High passing attack as they have it inside the 20-yard line. That's about a 15-yard pass play, and their 15th first down of this football game. Let's call it the 18-yard line. They try the running play again. They get a couple of yards again as Taylor carries it, but he gets only 2 to about the 16.
Tackle made by Jeff Crook that time.
Dale Johnson's on top of the press box here, and the fans, every time they jump up and down, they move the whole press box. And in case our picture is wavering a little bit tonight, this thing is kind of shaking like an earthquake. we can feel the fans as they stomp their feet just below us now. Bell High on 2nd down and 8. They try another running play, and this time they get a little bit better yardage across to about the 12-yard line as the big guy, Jamie Smith, in that backfield came up from his tailback position and gets in close to a first down.
Tackled by Greg Foley that time, number 28.
It's not a first down as we see it here, but Bell High has been able to utilize the run now on 2 straight plays, something very rare. It's very close to a first down. I've never been in a press box that's shaking the way this one is. And Dale, hold on up there. I told you I should have taped your feet to the top of that press box. It is a first down. That's the 16th of the ball game for Bell High. They've moved it from their 10-yard line. We really haven't even thrown a wicked punch at them so far in this drive. I'm trying to pick up just what yard line it's on. Around the 10-yard line. They try the running play again. And boy, down he goes in the backfield as Corbin plays it well defensively.
Tackled by Nick Creech that time, along with Foley and Stevens both diving in on the carrier.
Maybe a loss on the play. We'll wait to see. There's maybe a half-yard loss or so forth. And here goes this press box shaking up and down. I don't see how Dale's hanging on up there. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go from the 8-yard line. Tollett under at quarterback. Wide out to the left side is McGeorge. Penalty markers go down, and what happened?
Offsides, Corbin.
Well, that'll cost half the distance to the goal line penalty. Going to put the ball down to about the 4-yard line. Bell High has maintained possession of this football for almost 4 minutes here in the second half. They've driven it from their own 10-yard line. They will be down 2. As best I can tell, it'll be about the Corbin 4-yard line. And 2nd down and goal to go from there. So now that they're down this close, we'll probably look for more running plays. McGeorge goes wide to the left at end. Joe Taylor, Jamie Smith in the backfield along with Bobby Brock. 2nd and goal. Hand off to Moore. Moore gets maybe a couple to about the 2-yard line. And it'll be a 3rd down play.
Tackled by Creech, number 22.
So 3rd, just over a yard to go for the touchdown for Bell High. 3rd down, about 1.5 yards for the touchdown. Call it under. Here's the running play again, and touchdown Bell High. Ramming it in there was Jamie Smith for the score. Bell High uses 13 plays to march 90 yards. 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. And the Bobcats have a chance to get within a touchdown and an extra point of Corbin as they try for the point after.
I believe they used 13 plays in that first drive for their first touchdown, 13 plays.
Dean will be kicking. The placement down, the kick is up, it is good. With 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the 3rd period, timeout on the score. Corbin 21, Bell High 14. At the kickoff to start the second half, 13 plays later, they've scored, and now they're kicking off. Here's the kick downfield. Dale Fox will watch it go over his head into the end zone, automatic touchback, and Corbin will have their poorest field position tonight at their own 20-yard line. I feel momentum in this game, and it's kind of dangerous with the way that Bell High can strike. If the Red Hounds, they need desperately right now to get something going offensively to show that they're still dominant in this football game.
Yeah, they've had the ball, and we didn't hold them. We've got to take it and bring it back down the field now.
I really don't see how Dale is doing any filming at all with the way this press box is shaking here. So we apologize for that, but we have no stability in the box here tonight. Ready to go from the 20-yard line for Corbin now, as Dale Fox will get the call, and he'll get short yardage, maybe 3 at the most, to the 23-yard line.
Fox on the carry. Looks like Ken Carter's trying to get things fired up out there. He's showing a little intensity right now.
Corbin leading 21-14, but Bell High has all the momentum now, as Corbin will have it 2nd down and 7 for the first down. Carter playing to the left side along with Jones, who took a lick in that first half. He's back in there at end, and Kyle Sipes. Here we go. They start that rhythmic applause, and Bell High jumps off sides. That was a costly error. That will make it second down and short for Corbin, unless Steve Fusen was drawn off sides. I don't think he was. He was not. So 5-yard penalty will put the ball up to the 28-yard line. Third down and 2 for Corbin from there. Corbin getting the ball for the first time this second half. So the Red Hounds come out with that wishbone formation. Mike Jackson, the quarterback. Again, the Bell High patrons really start jumping up and down here. It's a delay, and a handoff is given to Fox. He gets the first down as he got a couple of yards.
I believe he's got the first down, Don.
Pardon, was it Creech? Now Fox gets that first down for Corbin. In first downs, Bell High has 16 in the football game. And for Corbin, let's see here. Where did we leave off in the first half? I think that's only their 7th. Up to the 32-yard line. That is Corbin's 7th first down in this football game. So here they go, both ends in tight once again. Handoff is faked to Fox. Running with the ball is the quarterback, Jackson. Jackson around that right side. Comes up across the 40 to about the 45-yard line. But a penalty marker is dropped, and that perhaps will be called back. Nice faking by the quarterback, Mike Jackson, that time. Had everybody going the opposite direction. But it's going to be called back, and Corbin will be assessed a penalty.
I kept watching, and it had to be on this side because I didn't see it happen on that side where Mike was going. I didn't see any crack back or any kind of illegal block on that side. It had to be on this side.
Let's see what the penalty will be. The line of scrimmage was the 32-yard line. A lot of penalties called here tonight, more than any game that we've had thus far this year. Holding against Corbin is the call. Way away from the plate. That has put it back 10 yards to the 22-yard line, and Corbin will have it first down and 20. No doubt about it now, the Bobcats fans and the team are very excited at this juncture of the football game. 5:55 to go. This press box rocking back and forth. Here's the play call. The pitch back to Fox. He's going to throw way downfield for Steely. It's over his head, incomplete. That's a new wrinkle for us. Fox passing the football.
He did. He aired it out for about 45 yards in the air that time. It was just overthrown.
So the Red Hounds, deep in their own territory, really have their work cut out for them here tonight. They're back at their 22. It's going to be second down and 20. They tried to hit with a home run there with Fox throwing the halfback pass. It did not work. And now it's second down and 20 for the first down. Wide out for Corbin, goes to the right side. Mike Jackson brings them out of there on the second down play. In motion is Toby Stevens. Back to throw is Jackson. Throws it over to Fox. Uh-oh, people all over and behind the line of scrimmage. Down he goes. Dale Fox did not have a prayer.
Didn't have any blocking either.
So back inside the 20-yard line, they will spot that pass completion. Back to the 17, a loss of 5, and it's going to be third and 25 for Corbin. With the ease with which Bell High scored their touchdown, you really fear for what is happening here tonight. Corbin leading 21-14. 5 minutes and 5 seconds here in the third period. Kyle Jones wide to the left at end. Slot man to the left side. This is the third down play. Jackson back to throw. Jackson looks. He drops the football. A fumble. Bell High has it at the Corbin 10-yard line. I think he dropped it. I didn't see anybody hit him.
He couldn't tell whether his arm was coming forward or not. You know, officials right on top of it, and he didn't have the handle on the ball.
Bell High now gets it on the Corbin fumble. They will spot the ball inside the Corbin 10-yard line at about, I guess, the 6 for the Bobcats. I'm not really sure. It's hard to see these lines on the field from where we are. Miracle wide right, McGeorge wide left. First and goal to go for Bell High. Back to, well, they leave it up the middle, and I can't find the football. I believe finally ended up in the hands of Joe Taylor. He gets maybe a couple of yards in near the 5-yard line.
You got Nick Creed, Shannon Sams, Kyle Jones, and Toby Stevens out there on the stop that time.
Corbin, according to the polls in Lexington and Louisville, would be a 2-touchdown favorite here tonight, but they're in trouble right now as Bell High has it at the Hound 4-yard line, second down and goal. Collett with his end wide to the left side will pitch back now, and at the 5, going down at the 4-yard line is Bobby Brock. Penalty marker goes down.
Penalties on Corbin.
Well, the officials have been very much a part of this game tonight. They've thrown that flag freestyle, and they throw it here. I didn't personally see anything wrong with what happened there, but they did. So half the distance of the goal line penalty will put it to the 2-yard line. Personal foul against Corbin. Apparently a late hit, and second down and goal to go for Bell High from there. 3 minutes and 52 seconds in the third period. Corbin leads 21-14, but that is very much in jeopardy as Bell High threatens to score right here. They picked up the fumble at the 6, and now this is their third play. Collett under. And the handoff right straight ahead for, it's close, it's a touchdown. Jamie Smith has taken it in again. Jamie Smith has taken it in, and Bell High can either take the lead or tie it up. It'll be their option if they make a point after touchdown or 2 points after. 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
It has the appearance here that we're in for an old-fashioned smoke shed.
Yep. The point after touchdown will be from placement, apparently, as twice already tonight Dean has hit from placement. He'll be trying again here. Scott Neal will be holding. 3:39 third period. Here's the placement down. The kick is up. It is good. We're tied up. Bell High with 2 quick touchdowns here in the third period has tied it up as we have a timeout with 3:39 to go in the third quarter. The score, Corbin 21, Bell High 21. 9 seconds. Third period and the kickoff. Dean will be kicking it off. And Hoover will take it at the 10. 15-20 up that right side as he gets by 1 across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. And we have hitting fisticuffs. They control the players now. Corbin will get the football here in the third period. I think it's at their own 28-yard line. So now it's imperative that the Red Hounds put together some kind of offense. They got the holding penalty that stopped their first try this half. I fear for this stadium here. I've never been in one that's rocking as much as this thing is. Here's the pitch back to Fox. Fox trying outside in to the left side, cuts inside, goes across the 30, 35. Here he goes, 45, midfield. Fox 45, 40, 30-yard line, 25, 20. Dale Fox goes all the way. No flags are down. Corbin's back on top.
Lightning.
72 yards for Dale Fox, and he's been a warrior here tonight. He has to be tired with the way he's going both ways, but Fox that time busted it for 72 yards, and just like that, Corbin is back on top, leading 27-21.
Got a little calm on this side of the field, Don.
Yeah, the press box settled down just a little bit. Ooh. All right, Fox has gone the 72 yards, 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in the third period. Now the try for the point after touchdown. Ferris holding. Metzger will be kicking. Here's the kick up. It is good. So with 2:55 remaining, third period, timeout on the score. Corbin 28, Bell High 21. Man for the Bobcats is Moore. And the kick, ooh, boy, that's the way, Metzger. I'll tell you what, Bill, that kind you have no worry about. He put it into the end zone.
That was a good kick, Brian. Got all of that one.
Well, now Bell High, though, started their first series the second half from their 10-yard line. And we've not come up with anything to stop their passing attack.
We just got to play errorless football right here in this series and try to bow our neck and do the things that we know that we can do, because they opened it up with pass, and then they went ahead and ran it right into the power part of our team.
Okay, they're set to go from the 20-yard line now. Collett lobs that ball over there. There's the Miracle right at the line of scrimmage, and there he's taken down on a nice grab.
Kelly Ferris had the shoulder pad and the jersey.
He got him, I think, for a yard loss to the 19. Now, keep in mind that Corbin has 4 interceptions here tonight, 3 by Dwayne Steele. And so the Red Hounds playing off those ends. The ends aren't coming upfield at all. They're just standing where they are. The pass goes right to them on plays like that. And this time, Miracle was taken down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Miracle and McGeorge, both wideouts. Here's the pass to Miracle. Lob to the sideline. Up he goes. And down he goes as he catches the pass. No, he dropped it.
Didn't come down with it.
He took a pretty hard lick that time.
He didn't come down with that one.
The official said no.
Sadler and Ferris on the tackle there. He went up and he got it, but he took a lick and it didn't come down with it.
So incomplete pass. We'll leave it at the 19-yard line. And it will be 3rd down, 11 to go for Bell High. He got his hands on the football up at the 35-yard line, but could not hold on because of the lick he took. Now, we're going to have a different wideout to the right side for the first time tonight. David Robertson, McGeorge to the left. They're going to the left. It's over the middle and caught by McGeorge. McGeorge up for a 1st down at about the 32-yard line.
Tackle by Dale Fox.
Dale doing it all here tonight. But again, Bell High shows us their passing ability. Sadler comes back into the lineup. We're trying to get some fresh people back there in that defensive secondary. The pass play good to the 32-yard line, and for the Bobcats, that is their 17th 1st down of this football game. The running play this time, and again, they get absolutely nothing as Joe Taylor is taken down in the backfield.
Tackle that time by number 79 for the Hounds, Steve Griffin.
So Griffith got on top of him. No gain at the 32-yard line. Kind of makes you wonder why Bell High even tries to run it at all. Although when they got deep into Corbin territory, they were able to push it through on the ground. Now Miracle is still on the sideline, and Robertson plays that in position to the right side. Off to the left is McGeorge. They have a slot man to the right on the 2nd and 10. Call it back to throw. Here's that lob. Here's McGeorge downfield. He can't hold on. Ooh, that was close. Down at the Corbin 35.
I thought I give credit to Kelly Ferris that time, along with Sevier and Sadler and Fox. They're all back there with him, but I think as a ball bounced, Kelly went right through. He and the ball both.
Well, we get a little height in there with Sevier. That's something that's been plaguing us in this game, and Sadler both are in there. I think they're in there trying to reach up to the sky with those guys.
Got to get on the boards with them.
Here we go now. Every play is a breathtaking one. 3rd down and 10. Back to throw is Collett. Collett has time. He looks. He'll be taken down. Is it a fumble?
Should be a flag. Should be a
Crook
flag.
picks it up.
Should be a flag.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, Coach Cotton Adams is ready to eat the grass up out there. Well, it looked like a fumble, very similar to what we had, which was called a fumble, and this one's called an incomplete pass.
The thing about it is, he was in the grasp, and he went ahead and grounded the ball. I think that's what Coach Adams is
all right.
complaining about.
Yeah, you're right more than what I said, Bill. That's exactly it. He was in the grasp of the player and then threw it into the ground, so that should be loss of the down and loss to where it was. Did they call it? No, they brought it back to the line of scrimmage. It's kind of pitiful. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's what it was, and that's what upset Coach Adams so much. It's very obvious. 4th down play now, 4th and 10, and in punt formation is Bell High as the kick gets out of there. It's a very high short one, and let's see where it takes a Bell High roll inside the Corbin 40 to about the 37-yard line.
Let's go back to the play before there, Don. Lacefield, defensive end on this side, did an awfully good job. He had him in the grasp whenever he went ahead and just put it to the ground so he wouldn't take the loss.
Yeah, I was thinking fumble, but you're right. He just threw the ball into the ground there, and that was very obviously intentional grounding there, but it was not called. Bell High kicks for the first time tonight, and Corbin gets the football at the 38-yard line. 1 minute to go in the third period. And here come the fans again, stomping those feet, and this press box is waving back and forth. Corbin leads 28-21. Redhounds get the football for the third time the second half. Handoff is faked to Fox, kept by Jackson. Jackson comes across the 45. There's that darn flag down again. And the ball is free. Let's see, who got it? Bell High? Bell High may get the Jackson fumble. We'll wait to see. Guys in striped shirts may have blown it against Corbin anyhow. That's been this entire second half. After the play is in progress, the flags went down, and Bell High has come up with a fumble at the Corbin 44-yard line. I think that's what has happened. So let's see what the Bobcats can do now. They're at the Corbin 44-yard line. Collett will lob it off to the end position too high. We have a lot of people over there, but they're playing off Miracle. If he gets the ball over there in his hands, he's going to catch it. But that one was badly thrown.
Yeah, they're laying off of him and letting him go ahead and just hold up on the line of scrimmage. Ball was just overthrown that time.
So now, incomplete pass. We'll make it second down and 10. 33 seconds to go in the third period of this game. Miracle to the right. McGeorge to the left. Collett throwing to Miracle. Here's up in the air. And caught by Miracle. After a Corbin player hit it, they have it down at about the 15-yard line. Miracle is just showing us so much.
Number 81, Miracle, can catch the football.
That ball was hit by a Red Hound, and then Miracle took it out of the air. So Bell High has racked up their 18th first down. And Bell High, I believe, has it at the Corbin 16-yard line. 26 seconds to go. We're in the third period. Here's Collett. He's throwing the other way this time, and McGeorge gets it, and a penalty marker goes down as McGeorge got about 2 or 3 yards to about the 12 or 13. Flags are down. We're kind of getting sick of those here tonight.
I believe it's going to be pass interference on us. I believe that he was hit just before the ball got to him.
All right. So the penalty marker dropped, and pass interference against Corbin will cost them half the distance of the goal line. Or will it? It's a first down for Bell High. That's their 19th. Corbin's had one play this second half, a 72-yard run by Fox, and that gave them the lead at 28-21. But here's Bell High again. McGeorge to the left. Can we do anything to stop them? Let's see. The ball at about the 14-yard line. It's a running play, and they get nothing on the running play as the stop at about the 15-yard line. Well, we've reached the end of 3/4 of this football game, and after 3/4, the score, Corbin 28, Bell High 21. The score. I wish I could be a little bit more accurate as to where the ball is at times, but I have trouble spotting it. I think they're inside the Corbin 10-yard line. Let's call it about the 8 right now, where Bell High will have it second down. And here we go. The fourth quarter underway now. The pass by Collett across the middle for a touchdown to Miracle. It's just no contest. Miracle cuts right in front of 3 Corbin players, and it's a score.
Miracle came to play. That ball was thrown between 3, just like you said.
So Bell High ready to go perhaps for the tying point. We'll wait to see. I've never seen a team score as easily against us as I'm seeing it here tonight. Or complete passes, I should put it that way. It's just no question. About every time it goes up, they catch it. All right, Dean for the point after. And it's tied up again.
He drills it.
So, only 4 seconds deep in this fourth quarter, and Bell High has tied it up at 28 all. Here's the kick. Straight downfield. It's going to be Fox at the 10, 15, 20. Fox up that left side to the 25. Fox to the 30. Fox to about the 35-yard line. So Dale Fox has returned it for Corbin. Fox has run a lot here tonight. And Corbin will have the football at about the 34-yard line. Ben Hoover shaken up on the play as they work with him right now. So we're just getting started in the fourth quarter of this game. Tied up at 28 all. Tied 28 all. And let's see what happens. That one play has been about all Corbin has had this second half. All right, set to go from the 34-yard line. The Bell High fans really into this game. Fox will get the call. Fox will get just 2 yards. Dale has to be tired.
He's having to carry the load. Got Carter and Sipe on that side over there trying to pick up something for him. Picked up about 2 or 3.
To the 36, it'll be second down, 8 to go for the first down. So now, the Red Hounds break out. Over the ball is Reeves at center. This press box is jittering everywhere as they give it up the middle. Nick Creech, midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Creech is knocked out of bounds deep in Bell High territory.
I tell you what, old Possum that time was getting all he could get.
Nick Creech has turned the big play. What a football game we're having here tonight. So Corbin, when they have to have it here tonight, they've had 2 big plays, one by Fox and now this one by Creech. Creech rambling down that left sideline.
I'd like to know the last time that we got that many yards out of that quick fullback pop in there. I've never seen that many yards on it.
He got all the way down to the 15-yard line. About a 50-yard run that time as Corbin has it 1st and 10. And for the Red Hounds, that is their 8th first down of the game. Bell High has 19. People jumping off sides. Flags are down. Handoff is given to the left side. 3 or 4 yards in there. Illegal procedure called against Corbin. So that's going to cost them 5 yards. Boy, Corbin played so well last week against Bryan Station, but they've suffered from illness and injury. And here tonight, it's been a far different kind of ball game. Last week we lined up and butted heads with each other. Tonight, Bell High is elected to throw over the heads. 5-yard penalty has moved the ball back to the 20-yard line, and Corbin will have it 1st and 15 to go from there. Score tied at 28 all. Corbin fans on the far side of the field sitting there, stunned in amazement now at what is happening here tonight. Big run by Nick Creech has put it deep into Bell High territory. As the Hounds come out now. First down, 15 from the 20-yard line. Right in move, that'll cost him 5 more. Things are really coming apart.
Bell High showing a 6-man front up there on defense and taking nothing away from them. They came to play, and they've done an awfully fine job here tonight.
Well, into the Corbin lineup, rather offensively now comes Mark Hensley. As Corbin is all the way back to the 25 after 2 5-yard penalties, it's going to be 1st and 20. 10 minutes to go in this football game. Score tied at 28 all. Hensley is playing an end position to the right side this time. Jackson under. Jackson back to throw. Jackson looking for Jones. Oh, no, he's still looking. He throws it. Oh, almost intercepted. I thought he was letting go with the football. Really, Fox broke free, but the ball was thrown behind him.
Jackie Rabbit, number 42 for Bell County, one of the players that I'd heard so much of before we came up here. Supposed to be one of their better backs, and that's the first time I've seen him tonight. He almost had that ball thrown right in his hands.
Well, that could have been an interception right there, but Corbin comes out of it with the football. It's 2nd down and 20 to go from the 25-yard line. Score tied at 28 all. Coach Cotton Adams trying to muster everything he knows how here tonight to come out with the victory here. Dwayne Steele wide out to the right side. Jones is split to the left at end. We have a slot back in motion now. That'll be Toby Stevens. Corbin's illegally in motion again, I think. Here's the pitch going to Fox, and Fox behind the line, taken down at the 30. We had a lineman stand up and give directions when the ball, before it was snapped there.
Yeah, they didn't call it. They didn't call it. There's one flag that should have went that didn't go.
I think that Fox thought it was going to happen, and we just didn't react at all to that. Very obvious infraction by Corbin, not called. And Coach Adams has called the timeout as we're all the way back to the 30-yard line now. We have lost 15 yards here, and we'll have it 3rd down. And 25 yards to go as Corbin has called the timeout. 9:14 to go here in the 4th period. Timeout on the scores. Corbin 28, Bell High 28. Kyle Jones wide to the left at end. Steele wide to the right. Jackson under. Here's the snap back. He throws it way deep. Got a man down there and caught it. Jones at goal line. Touchdown.
Beautiful catch, beautiful pass, and he stayed in bounds just enough to get inside.
How about that? Again, Corbin strikes with when they had to have it. Mike Jackson drops back. Kyle Jones down that sideline, got under it at about the 5-yard line and took it in. And Corbin is back ahead at 34-28 with 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Hold on to your seat. Metzger for the point after touchdown now. Uh-oh, low snap, but he gets the kick up. It's good. So Corbin again has that 7-point spread with 9:06 to go in the ball game. Timeout on the score. Corbin 35, Bell High 28. All right, ready to go. Here's Metzger. He puts the toe into it and will be driven into the end zone again. So that prevents any run back whatsoever. And Bell High will take over at their own 20-yard line. I wish I had the statistics on the passing here. Is anybody keeping it here? See what Bell High is doing on that passing game. It has to be phenomenal. Oops. We're going to check in on that right now as to what is happening statistically. Bell High tonight has gone to the air so often, and they've been able to complete so many. So they're ready to go. It's going to be McGeorge to the left side. In the slot is Brock. Back to throw is Collett. Collett has time. A little screen pass. It's on the ground. Incomplete. So that will stop the clock with 9:02 to go in the football game. Bell High will have it at their own 22nd down and 10.
That pass is an area, Becco. You try to make that completion on that. He's real close to being a lateral. Real close to getting him picked off down there in that part of the field.
We're getting the check now on the passing. 15 out of 31. Don't know the yardage right now, but 15 out of 31 seems like more than that. Back to throw again. Here's Collett. He's looking. He lobs it up. Should be intercepted. Is it? No. Bill, we were our own worst enemy there. We had so many people going for it that they shielded each other.
We had 6 people. We had 6 people where the ball was thrown.
I thought that Steele may be coming up with his 4th interception of the night there, but so much bumping going for the football, it goes incomplete, which would bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Bell High from their own 20-yard line. Wait a minute. Another penalty against Corbin. I'm not sure that Bell High has had a penalty this half. But, boy, we've really rolled up the yardage in penalties. That's going to give Bell High a first down, their 20th, as the ball has been moved forward to the 35-yard line. Personal foul against Corbin. Well, looked as if we might be containing them for once, but here's another penalty. Ready to go, wide out to the left side. Collett back to throw. Collett throwing, and it's almost intercepted. Nice breakup that time.
I believe it's Foley, Hedge Foley. No, Shannon, I'm sorry. Shannon Sams.
Sams cut right in front of the intended receiver, McGeorge. McGeorge and Miracle are the two ends. Both are very adept at catching the football. I think Miracle may have just a little bit on McGeorge, but you can't let up on either one of them. That goes incomplete from the 35-yard line. 8:51 to go. You're listening to WYGO and watching this game on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision. Collett throws it across the field wide to the right side, and that time Kelly Ferris was playing all over the intended receiver at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what he's got to do. He's got to do that the way he's caught the ball. He had to.
He got right on top of Miracle at the line of scrimmage, didn't allow him any room that time, and the ball thrown laterally across the field goes incomplete. So Bell High will have it third down and 10 from the 35-yard line. This will be a very long football game due to so many passes in it. Corbin leads 35-28. Bell High with a wide out. Miracle to the right, McGeorge to the left. Collett back to throw. Collett has time. It could be intercepted. Sams has got it at the 45, 40, 35. Cuts across the field to the other side. Sams at the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So Shannon Sams comes up with the big interception, and that's our first, I believe, the second half.
Yeah, Shannon did a good job. I'm trying to figure out where he was going with it. It looked like he had a few more yards going down the sideline. He cut back into traffic and looked like a water bug.
Shannon was going down that right side, and all of a sudden he cuts across into the middle of the field, hoping something would develop there. And Corbin has an excellent opportunity now with just 8 minutes and 34 seconds to go to get an insurance touchdown here. Sams comes up with Corbin's 5th interception of the night. So here we go, as the Red Hounds will operate from the 33-yard line. Jackson under. Jackson gives it first man through. Creech got a good opening there to the 25 and down near a first down to the 22.
That's a quick fullback pop in there, and Creech went ahead and picked up what appears to be right at 8 to 9 yards. Good run by Possum.
They're marking it at about the 24-yard line, so let's give the game good for 8 yards, and Corbin will have it second down and 2. Leading 35-28. Corbin led at halftime 21-7. But Bell High's had a big second half. From the Bell High 24-yard line now. Here's the Corbin out of the wishbone set. Straight up the middle again. Creech, I believe it is. Looks like he has the Corbin first down.
Yeah, Creech is doing a little work in there, trying to spread it out between he and Fox right now, carrying that ball into the middle.
Now, keep in mind that Chris Hart is not playing tonight. He is sick. Chris Hart normally plays that fullback position along with Nick Creech. And Nick has had to carry the load here tonight. He does get the Corbin first down. For the Hounds, that is only their 9th first down of the game. I think the ball is near the 22-yard line. Jackson gives it quick opener again to Creech, and there he's spinning across the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Looks like about a 7 or 8 yarder, doesn't it, Don?
Nick is carrying that football 3 straight times and moving downfield for Corbin. So we're less than 7 minutes to go in this football game. This is Don Eastep with Bill Hoover on WYGO and Southern Cablevision. Our replays on Sunday night here on Channel 11. Creech has put the ball to the 14, got him 8 more yards, second down and 2 for the first down. Deal this time goes to Fox. Fox for short yardage. Looks like he may have that first down.
It's going to be close.
If so, that would be the 10th first down of the ball game for Corbin. One of the important things that's happening right now is that we're running the time off the clock.
Well, big turning point right here in this ball game is his interception to Shannon Sams. They had the football. You know, it's been playing, you know, we score, they score. We score, they score.
Not a first down. They mark it at the 13-yard line. Third down, a yard to go for the first down. So Jackson deals again up the middle to Creech. He does get that first down.
Yeah,
as
Nick,
Creech runs it in near the 10.
He fell right in there behind Lynn Reeves and Sipes that time.
Corbin will have it now, maybe inside the 10-yard line. It is inside the 10. We'll call it first and goal to goal from about, I would say, the 9-yard line. Creech got about 4 yards on that last drive. So here we go with 5:48 remaining in the game. Corbin first and goal from the Bell High 9-yard line. Jackson deals it. No, Jackson keeps him. Oh, he bumps off people, pitches back to Fox. Fox trying to get outside into the right side. Does not make it back to the line of scrimmage. Stays in bounds, though, and the clock runs.
Well, what happened on the play that time?
Was that Stevens?
Jackson came in there and went ahead and tried that option. He was met there by the end. He almost was chilled there and finally went ahead and made the pitch. And Stevens was lucky to get what he did get.
Yeah, it was Stevens, not Fox, that was the ball carrier. And he was able to get back to about the 11-yard line. So it's going to be second and goal from there. And Bell High, I believe, has called the timeout. So 5 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in this game. There's a timeout. Score is Corbin 35, Bell High 28. Again, they start waving this press box with those feet. Everybody stomping their feet. And here we go on the second down play for Corbin. The pitch back to Fox following that interference wide to the left. Fox looking for something. It's not developing. And down he will go behind the line. He just kept waiting for something to wedge open there, Bill, but it never did. And that's one of the rare times it has not, because had a lot of blockers out in front of him.
Well, they knew the play. They knew the play. They strung it all the way to the sideline. They weren't going to let anything happen where he could turn it back up in there and get 3 or 4 yards.
Well, it's going to be third down and goal for Corbin now. Let's see, the loss that time, I would say, is back to the 15-yard line. Third and goal from the 15. Earlier, Corbin called a timeout to talk about it on a big third down play and scored a touchdown with a pass to Kyle Jones. Here they're going to call timeout on the third down play. So timeout has been called for this play. Let's see what happens. Jones has got the other two. Kyle Jones goes wide to the left at end. In the slot is Dale Fox from the 15-yard line. In motion is Steely. Back to throw. No, it's a opener up the middle to Fox. Fox at the 10. Fox down near the 5-yard line.
Coach Adams went in and put that Barney rub on him that time. Dale went ahead and kicked it all the way up to the goal line.
So Corbin will have it fourth down, but they have driven the ball deeper into Bell County territory. We'll wait to see where they do spot it. I believe it's close to the 5-yard line. Got him about 10 yards on that run. So here is the fourth down play now. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. The ball is at the 6-yard line. Last week, Corbin got a 38-yard field goal out of Brian Metzger. They're going for the field goal here. I think the spot would be, make it about a 26-yard effort from the left side of the field. Here's the kick up, plenty of distance. It is good, and a big field goal. I would
Brian
say
Metzger puts it through again 2 weeks in a row.
Brian Metzger, I'm saying it's 26 yards. I can't really tell from the lack of lines on the field from where I'm sitting. But Corbin has a 10-point lead, and that was a big, big play as Corbin goes ahead 38-28. It's after touchdown. So Corbin has taken a 38-28 lead with 4:24 remaining in this football game. And they'll have the kickoff. Metzger in this half has been putting it into the end zone. He approaches the football here. It's going to be high and shorter this time. Will take him by Moore at the 10-yard line. So straight up field to the 25-30. Moore trying to get outside into the right side. Goes up to about the 30-yard line. Well, Bell High will have to fight a clock, but they did that successfully in the first half. As they started from their 10-yard line, in less than 2 minutes of play, they got it all the way down to the Corbin 20, so you can't let up at all.
Had Bobby Justice and Jody Botner on the tackle, the kickoff.
4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. The Bobcats with the ball at their own 30-yard line. Corbin on top, 38-28. Well, it'll be McGeorge to the left and Miracle to the right. And here we go. Collett, that sophomore quarterback, goes under. He drops back. He looks. He has time. He's running out of the pocket. Throws off to the left. He's got his man McGeorge trying to evade people, and down he goes. Shannon Sams was all around him.
Shannon's got him a little cramp.
Sams came up with that big interception a moment ago that got Corbin the ball back, enabling them to get that field goal. And now Sams makes the tackle on McGeorge. McGeorge gave a little bit of ground trying to evade Shannon, but could not get by him, and that ends up with just a 1-yard gain to the 31-yard line. So now the clock runs. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Collett back to throw right in the middle of that pocket. Uh-oh, it's a wounded pigeon up, and Steely's 4th interception at the 35, 40. Steely to midfield, shakes a tackle and goes into the 48-yard line of Bell High. Dwayne Steely, 4 interceptions tonight.
Playing center field back there. He did a good job again. Broke 2 or 3 tackles, getting him back up the field, too.
Now, Corbin can play ball control and will be in a very good position. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go. It's been a tough one here tonight, a scary one, but the Red Hounds lead it by 38-28. There's an injury on the field for Bell High, so, well, we're ready to go after that big interception. And Corbin has the ball at the Bell High 48-yard line. Of course, as I said, they're going to try to play some ball control, just short yardage, maybe a yard at the most, to the 47-yard line as Creech tries to do what was so successful on that last offensive show. Down to the 47. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Some of the fans are starting to file out of here now. I guess Dale Fox, in filming this thing for us on top of the press box tonight, really had a joyride. Hold on for your life up there, Dale. Corbin on 2nd down. About 8 yards to go. And again, the running play. Listen, who's got the football?
Well, if Kyle would have stayed outside, he had yardage, and he made the wrong cut. He cut it up.
Kyle Jones ended up on that end around that we played once for good yardage. He gets it down to the 42. So that's about 5 or 6 more yards, and Corbin will have a 3rd down play coming. Clock very important in this game. With the Red Hounds up by 10, we're down to the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go in our game. Corbin looking for a 1st down. Their 3rd down, a couple for the 1st down. It's an option play to the right side. Oh, Jackson throws it to the wrong player. Oh, Mike. You wouldn't expect to see Mike do a thing like that. He threw it into the air trying to pitch out, and Bobby Brock got it going the other way, and Bell High has the ball. With a minute 49, a penalty marker was dropped. Could be a face mask penalty. I'm just guessing now. We'll wait to see what transpired, but a penalty marker has been dropped.
Whatever it was, it could change before it's over.
Jackson, well, it's against Corbin, as about everything has been the second half.
That's what I said.
Yep. Come on, guys. They started off as if Bell High was going to be penalized out of this park, but that ceased. Now Corbin has had their brunt of it this second half.
Number 41 for Bell County on that last play. He was coming with a safety blitz. He came up and was actually made the option happen with Jackson. And when he did, Mike was caught up. When he flipped the ball the other way, if he'd kept his feet, he went all the way.
They're throwing the pass. Well, Collett goes down. I think that's, what, the first time tonight?
I believe it's first sack.
Bell High has to use a timeout. That will be their final, I guess.
Mark Hensley.
Mark
on the sack.
Hensley, okay. Mark put him down just shy of the line of scrimmage, about a yard loss. Bell High will have it 2nd and 11, a minute 33 to go. Corbin up by 10 at 38-28. All right, here we go. The 2nd down play. They're out of the shotgun formation. Collett throwing it up for grabs downfield, and Kelly Ferris knocks it up in the air and away from the intended receiver, who was Benny Raby.
Kelly Ferris and Dwayne Steely both back there.
Well, Harvey Miracle went out on that last series. He's back in there now, along with McGeorge. Those are the 2 ends. Clock stopped with a minute 27 to go, and Bell High has it at the 48-yard line, 3rd down and 10. Miracle to the right, McGeorge to the left. Raby is in the slot, shotgun formation. Here's Collett. Collett looks, he throws, got his man, McGeorge. He's at the Corbin 40-yard line, fumbles the ball. I think Corbin has it. Or did they?
It'll be their ball because nobody had possession.
Did it go out of bounds?
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody had possession.
So it got away from, looked as if Corbin's Nick Creech might have a shot at getting it. But Bell High will have the football. A minute 17 to go now. What looked as if it was going to be a first down turns into a fourth down situation because he lost yardage on that fumble all the way back up to the Corbin 47-yard line. It ends up with the completion of 5 yards. So here's a fourth down and 6 play for the first down from the Corbin 47. Collett back. Collett looking. He throws, and it's complete to Miracle. Miracle has the first down at the Corbin 35-yard line.
He finally went down after about 6 people went on him. Creech, Ferris, Stevens, Steely.
That's 21 first downs for Bell High here tonight. They may win the battle of the statistics, but it looks like they may be short on the scoreboard with just a minute to go in our football game. The clock is running. Corbin leads 38-28. Collett in the shotgun formation. It's snapped over his head. He's running back to get it. Back at his 45. Collett will throw a short pass. He's got his man drop the ball. Well, that's as good as anything when you consider the situation. Probably better because it stops the clock. They would have had a loss on the play, and it ends up to where they're going to have it back at the line of scrimmage with 50 seconds to go.
He still had his safety valve out here. The ball was snapped over his head about 10 yards, and he still had a safety valve when he picked it up to throw to.
Bell High will have it at Corbin 35-yard line, second down and 10 with 50 seconds to go. Of course, we're not out of the woods yet, but still with that field goal by Metzger to give us a 10-point cushions in pretty good shape here. 38-28. The Bobcats on the second down play. Shotgun formation. Collett looks. He has time. He has time. He throws it. Could be intercepted. Yep, it's going to be. Taken by Steely. Yes, that's number 5. Steely at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Steely 40. Steely knocked out of bounds as he gets near midfield.
He's done an excellent job back there. He's played that rover back there, and that's number 5, like you said. He gets a good return on him.
This is strictly memory, but I don't remember anybody having 5 interceptions in one football game. We know how adept that Nooners really was at playing that rover back there, but I don't think we played anybody that played their offense quite like this in throwing it up for grabs. But Steely has had a real night here with 5 interceptions.
That's almost as impressive as those 6 punts that Amos Miller blocked against Middlesboro. Or was it 8? I believe it was 10. Gets a little larger every year, Don.
Corbin with the football. And the handoff is given to Creech. Creech will be taken down at the 49-yard line. Just 30 seconds to go in this game. Corbin was favored by about 12 points in this game, and it looks as if they're going to get out with about a 10-point victory. Probably the roughest game, though, that we've had against a Bobcat team. They tied it up at 28 all, but the Redhounds showed what they were made out of and came back to score the final 10 points. They're letting the clock run. Probably will not have another play. Well, Bell High will stop the clock with 8 seconds to go. Corbin will just run it out here as Jackson goes to his knee, and that will be the football game. Well, Bill, thank you for being along with us here tonight. We had some scary moments, but again, we show what Corbin's made out of it, and they continue to play that fine Redhound football.
Well, they came up here tonight, and they played a fine Bell County football team, a Bell County team that had a very potent offense, and they came to play, and they were very much up to play the Redhounds.
So our final score is Corbin 38, Bell High 28. We'll be back with a recap right after we pause for these messages from our sponsors. Corbin Redhounds have won their 4th game of the year against one defeat. It came hard here tonight after leading 21-7 at halftime. The Redhounds saw the game tied at 21 all and at 28 all. Dale Fox with a 72-yard run, and then the field goal by Brian Metzger gave us that 10-point advantage. So Corbin wins it by a score of 38-28. We're going to be on the air here on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision again next week with our telecast from Russell County, so we invite you to join us for that. This is Don Eastep with Dale Johnson, Bill Hoover, and inviting you to join us here on Southern Cablevision again next week. Again, the final score, Corbin 38, Bell High 28. Good night, everybody.